starring Drane, and I'm a recording artist. I was born in Yokosuka, Japan, Yokosuka Navy base, and my parents were both in the Air Force. They met in Japan. And then after I was a couple years old, we moved back to the United States. I moved for the first time back to the United States, and my mom was stationed in the Pentagon, and my dad discharged from the military. And then she got moved to Texas, and that's when I moved to Texas for the first time. I think I was 8. I'm not exactly sure. I think I was in 1st or 2nd grade. Just from a very young age, I've always just been an entertainer, and it comes very easily to me. I don't have like stage fright. I mean, I get nerves like everybody, but I'm dying to be on stage. In fact, people tell me all the time that I seem more like myself when I'm performing than when I'm being myself. I'm like waiting.
So you're like a reverse introvert. It's like when you're off stage, you're kind of a little bit more
reserved.
more reserved than you on stage. Then voila, check me out.
I'm comfortable and I can talk, and I can talk about serious topics, and I can talk about fun stuff, and I can be funny, and like if no one laughs, like I can just be like, wow, you guys are really tough. Like, and it's easy. It's easier for me to communicate with an audience than it is for me to communicate with a large group of people and I'm not on the stage, I don't like to call attention to myself, but if the attention's on me, I can take it.
Oh, okay.
When I was 15 or 16, I was, everyone was asking me, like, what are you going to do for your career? What are you going to go to college for? You have to start applying for colleges. And then I went to Texas State University.
Nice.
And I went for... The name of my degree was BFA Performance and Production. My advisor, counselor, had me pick a performance and a production. So I picked vocal performance for like singing and voice acting, character work and stuff like that, more geared towards musical theater. And then my production was costume design. So I took a lot of classes on that, and I have a high interest in fashion and makeup and stuff.
You said you came to New York on a scholarship, or it was a program, I think it was?
Yeah. While I was in Disney World on my Disney program, I got an email from the National Honor Society that I could study in any state I want through the National Student Exchange. And I was like, New York, because obviously, if you know anything about me, you know that I love New York. I had New York bed sheets. So I moved here. And I'd never visited before. I didn't know anything about New York. I didn't know anyone here. I just moved here, and while I was here, I went to Queens College. I was in every production that they had there, and I did everything in theater there. So I acted, I was in musicals, I was in a Sondheim, and then I directed a Sondheim.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was Assassins the Musical, and it's about all of the people who tried to assassinate presidents.
Oh, wow.
Well, not all of them, but most of them over time. And it went really well. We sold out every night.
Starring?
Drane.
Okay. And what was the thing or the video that you put out that really went viral for you? Like, can you tell me the whole backstory to it?
Yeah. I had done one music video before. It was a cover of Stone Cold by Demi Lovato, and it did really well. I think upon first upload, it got 6,000 or 7,000 views. I think it like tapped off at 8,000. Then I uploaded Blue. It's a short film music video about suicide and depression like awareness. It's a mashup of Colors by Halsey and Stay by Rihanna, which I had like kind of melded the lyrics together to create kind of like a story. And then we told a story visually about a couple that they'd move in together. The boyfriend-husband deals with depression severely, and you're watching it from her perspective. And throughout the video, you see that there's like a shift. And as he starts to get better, because she's been supporting him, she starts to deteriorate. And by the end of it, they've completely switched, and she is in shambles. It's, I think, at 10.6 million views now.
Good God.
Yeah, so it got huge, and then I didn't upload after that for another year. And then I uploaded my 2 newest singles, Messy and Parachute.
Okay. Are you planning to upload more to your channel? Because you said it's been a while since you've been uploading on a regular basis.
Yes. Yes, I am. So my idea is I want to make more film music videos like Blue. It was such a successful format. I think it was a lot of bit of luck, and I'm not expecting to make another 10 million views, but hopefully one day. Right now, I just really want to focus on telling meaningful stories and singing meaningful songs. I have like a stack of scripts. There's no way it's this many, but I do have several scripts that I'm just ready and I need to start filming. When I first moved here and I was doing the theater thing, I really wanted to do the like, you get all four awards, like the Grammy, the Emmy, the Oscar, and the Tony. EGOT.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to get the EGOT, and be like a Barbra Streisand. But I just feel like I don't really care about that anymore. What really matters to me, my tribe, you know, like the people that follow me and care about me, are being satisfied by my content. That's what matters to me. I don't care about being rich and famous. That would be nice. It would be cool. It doesn't matter to me. And I think for the first time in my life, it doesn't matter to me. Let me put it that way, because, you know, growing up, I was like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said famous. And I kind of like molded my whole life around that. And, you know, I never got any tattoos because I didn't want it to ruin my chances of getting cast in something. And I would give up time that I could be spending with my friends so that I could sing and feel bad about my body and just like have pity parties with myself. And finally, I can let my creative soul do what it wants to do and like really just live and breathe my art. And that matters so much to me, and I'm so much more fulfilled by that than by chasing fame.